What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Algorand. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. No.
So I always like to give a little recap. So in my last Algorand video, I was talking about how we had just went parabolic. So had you guys bought Algorand when I was talking about it down here, you could have made about 15% gains. However, in my last video, I called out the Class A bearish divergence and the fact that we were trading in a rising wedge. And as a lot of you guys know, I love to trade a falling wedge, but the rising wedge is the exact inverse. Fast forward to the current Algorand chart, and we broke down out of this rising wedge perfectly. And we came down and bounced off of the 21-day moving average as a support level. So if you guys enjoy accurate TA and making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. But I will go deeper into the Algorand chart at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. So Algorand is currently trading at a price point of just over 20 cents. Their market cap is 1.6 billion, which ranks 53rd among all cryptocurrencies. And their circulating supply is just over 8 billion out of a max supply of 10 billion, which is about 80.4% in circulation. And then if you guys are looking to trade Algorand, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. But now we'll go ahead and hop straight into the Algorand Foundation X account, which has 151,000 followers. And they just reposted 15 hours ago that AJ Wrights Crypto is going to be interviewing some new Algorand connections. And it was only just recently that he interviewed the CEO of Algorand, and that interview was actually very good. So this will be happening on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then they reposted on February 25th. Relive our NFT Factory Paris event with Algo Foundation through this first video made by a participant. And I'll show you a little bit of the video. I won't show you guys the whole video, but it's still awesome to see that Algorand is constantly attending events. That's one of the biggest ways they're going to get their name out there. And as I say in a lot of my videos, the reality of the crypto market is that it is heavily driven based on hype and speculation. And we see so often that in order to succeed in crypto, you need a very strong community and you need people that actually know about you. And then the last thing I'll show you is what they posted February 22nd. DeFi has been facing two major problems until now: fragmented liquidity and inefficient bridging. Folks Finance, born on Algorand, is set to solve this. Powered by Circle, Wormhole Crypto, and Chainlink. So they said obstacles. With more layer ones, rollups, and sidechains emerging, liquidity is getting trapped in separate spaces. This causes lending markets to be inefficient as borrowers and lenders struggle with fragmented liquidity and complex interfaces across different chains. Solution: Folks Finance fixes this by building a cross-chain money market that eliminates the inefficiency and difficulties of bridging. Folks expansion is like opening a superhighway between the EVM and Algorand ecosystems through which capital and assets will flow. The result is a DeFi hub with innovative lending, borrowing, trading, and digital asset management across a range of blockchains that allows users to interact with the chain and wallet of their choice, abstracting away the friction of network selection, gas fees, and bridging. So overall, this is another great thing to see. You want to see innovation within a project. But now we'll go ahead and get into some macro news that could affect Algorand's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Algorand. So this is Watcher Guru's X account. And they just posted 1 hour ago that MicroStrategy buys an additional 3,000 Bitcoin, $155 million worth. And honestly, at this point, it seems like they're doing it every couple of weeks. And then they posted on February 25th, NVIDIA's revenue year over year. Now, I won't read through all of the numbers, but back in 2012, they were sitting at 3.9 billion, and in 2024, they're at 60.9 billion. That is crazy to see how much they have increased in just over a decade. But that just goes to show how much progress you can make if you continue to grow and develop. And then the last thing I want to show you is this post on February 23rd. So Grayscale CEO says a spot Ethereum ETF is a matter of when, not a matter of if.
An Ethereum spot Ethereum ETF is a matter of when, not a matter of if. And
you say that because with such confidence.
I say that with confidence because my team has been doing the tough work to move this industry forward, work constructively with regulators, focus on disclosure, investor protections, and that's been true for Bitcoin. Proud of the work we did with GBTC, and now
do you think it took a lawsuit to get Gary Gensler to back down on this, right? I mean, and we just had Gary here recently, and you saw that interview. I'd love to get your reaction to it, but clearly, left to his own devices, this is not the outcome that he would have preferred. I think that's, at least in between the lines, that's what I think he has said.
Well, he actually wrote a pretty strong dissenting letter around this and really focused on the grayscale lawsuit the day that the approvals for spot Bitcoin ETFs came.
Now, again, I won't show you guys the entire video, but what you need to understand is that by definition, Ethereum is an altcoin. So if we have an altcoin that gets a spot ETF approved, that could be extremely bullish for the entire crypto market because it could lead to a whole bunch of other altcoins getting spot ETFs approved. So this will definitely be something to keep our eyes on. But while we are on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, and I'm constantly calling out projects that I'm bullish on and the gains that we're making. And I think you guys might get some useful information, so I definitely recommend giving me a follow. But then if you guys wanted to take it a step further, I actually have a private Discord through Patreon. And at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers. I have a trader tier, an exclusive tier, and a VIP tier. But there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is going to give you guys closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And just understand, a lot of these cryptos are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. They're the kind of cryptos that could theoretically turn $1,000 into $100,000. Just to show you guys some of the gains we've already been making before the Bitcoin halving. We just nailed AGI 567% in 1 month. Graphlink Protocol 172% in 13 days. Mine Token 602% in 11 days. Just to put this in perspective, if you invested $10,000 in 11 days, your $10,000 would have been over $70,000. You cannot make those kind of gains outside of crypto and outside of microcap gems. But it's not even just me. I have an amazing community that is also constantly calling out opportunities. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage, and it's also in the description of the video. But now for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is Algorand on the daily time frame. Now you guys aren't going to like to hear this, but the first thing I'm seeing is that price action swings from a lower high to a higher high. The RSI is higher high to lower high. That is another class A bearish divergence. Now, I will say, if price action does continue to pump, then that could be negated. But on the bright side, we have pumped right back above all of the moving averages. That is typically going to be extremely bullish. And oftentimes what you will see happen is price action will have a little bit of a retracement, but then it'll get a bounce off of that moving average. Very similar to what we did previously off of the 21-day. So it is possible that we see that again. But I do also want to point out that this current candle is a bullish hammer. That shows that this is a very strong support level. So actually, based on that alone, I won't be surprised if we get a bounce. So just understand, Algorand actually has some very mixed signals right now. And I actually would not be surprised at all if it just follows Bitcoin. So lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin as it is correlated to most altcoins. Now, as a lot of you guys know, for about the last week and a half, I've been projecting out a bull flag for Bitcoin. And I've been talking about how I won't be surprised if price action gets a bounce off of the 21-day moving average. And the 21-day has continued creeping up, so we are getting very close to that point. And this bull flag is looking very similar to the one that we nailed previously, when Bitcoin was trading at 42,000 and it pumped all the way up to 52,800. But also, as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Algorand will go this bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.